Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Techable. This is the HP Spectre x360 13-inch 2017 model, i7, SSD, loads of good stuff. I'm going to go over why I would not recommend this machine. I'll first go over the good points I like, and then I'll go over quite a few issues I've had with it, so stay tuned. Okay, let's start with the good points before I kill this machine. The build quality is absolutely superb. It's nearly on par with the old MacBook Pro build quality. It's really rigid. It's just aligned perfectly. It oozes quality. And because of the build quality, it's not the lightest of machines, but it comes in at 1.37 kilograms, I believe. But this makes it supremely thin and a very sturdy machine. You could defend yourself very nicely just using this machine if you had to. Next, let's go over the trackpad and the keyboard. Now, the trackpad is actually better in my opinion than the MacBook Pro trackpad in terms of feel. Not in terms of size or as in quality, but just that quality feel you get when you're using the trackpad. Now, I like the feel of the trackpad, but I hate the button. It's such a clunky, hard pressing button. It's not a pleasure to use, and I like my laptops a pleasure to use every time I use them. So you might not be able to hear this, but it's just a hard click, and it's not great. Now, it is a widescreen trackpad, so it can be a little bit difficult if you're going vertically, but I think it's big enough for the 13-inch laptop, and it is a pleasure to use. It's just that click. Next, let's go over the keyboard. There is virtually no flex in the keyboard because of the all aluminium build quality. The keys are very tactile, and they kind of feel like the old MacBook Pro keys, like the 2015 models. Not as good, but they are, in my opinion, better than the 2017 MacBook Pro keys because they've got a bit more travel, stuff like that. Now, I do like the keyboard. I like the keyboard feel, but I absolutely hate the keyboard layout. Now, obviously, I'm a UK user, so I'm used to a UK keyboard. This seems to be a UK keyboard, but forced upon you is a US keyboard layout with the hashtag up there, and the keys just aren't where they're supposed to be. I often find myself, when I'm doing a bit of coding and stuff like that, when I'm going for the enter key, I keep pressing the hash key. It drives me insane. And also when I'm looking for the slash keys, they're all at the bottom left down here. But I'm used to the slash keys being over here, and it just drives me absolutely insane. So it's not a pleasure to use like it should be. Now, there's also these buttons on the right, the scroll up, the page up, page down, home and end, and the things like that. Now, this makes the keyboard off center, so you are kind of out of sync when you're doing your typing and things like that. Again, when you start making mistakes like that on the keyboard that should be easy to use, you kind of plays with your mind a bit. You think, I don't really like that. Now, that's personal preference, so be aware of that if you are considering buying this machine. Another thing I like about the machine is the screen. It's very bright. The webcam's at the top, unlike some of the XPS webcams. And it also, because it's an x360, it does a near 360 bend, such as that. Which means this is very handy if you want to put it in tent mode, and then you can put it on your desk like that, or you can pretty much put it on a table, put it on your bed, and then you can watch stuff in tent mode, which makes it a lot better. And the speakers do work very well when it's in this mode, so that's a feature I like. I also like the sleeve that it comes with. It's a leather imitation sleeve, which is basically plasticky rubber. But it comes in the box and it fits perfectly onto the laptop, which means keep it protected, nice and snug fit. It looks like it will last a while, it's rugged, it's well stitched. So yeah, that's a plus point. Okay, now let's talk about the big issues I've had with this. Let's get started with the battery. There seems to be an issue with this model of laptop and other HP Spectre laptops, and that is there is a constant battery drain even when the laptop is fully off. Now, I've looked on forums around the internet, I'll probably link to a few in the description. It seems to be a self-draining battery that loses about 10% every 24 hours. Now, I know quite a bit about batteries and I know they've got limited life cycles. So if you're constantly draining this battery, it's not even on, it dramatically lessens the life cycle of a usable battery. And not only that, when I come back to this laptop and it's, say, I've left it off for a few days and it goes down to 40%, I just think that's absolutely terrible. And I would not buy this again if I knew that was happening. I've been in touch with HP support 2 weeks ago regarding this issue. I have not had a single reply other than an email that says we've received your case. Now in this email you think, oh, there'd be a support ticket you could click on, but there's not. You've got a number and you can't put that number in anywhere to check up on the status of it. And I think that is absolutely terrible. I would not recommend a HP laptop to anyone else. Just because the support is terrible. 2 weeks, that's just insane. What would I do if there's a real major issue? Like my laptop just suddenly died on me, it's got all my important files on it. I couldn't wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks so far is absolutely stupid. So, back to the battery issue. I've tried lots of different fixes posted on the internet. Nothing seems to work. I'm pretty technical and pretty competent when it comes to sorting out hardware and things like that and trying lots of different stuff and testing. Nothing seems to work. So because of that, this laptop is basically getting left at home now. It'll be my video watching laptop because that's pretty much all it's good for if it's plugged in. Anyway, so that's the battery. Let's look at some others. Now, a major gripe about this machine, it's HP, so it's going to come with some bloatware, but it always seems to be that whenever I turn this machine on, the fans just seem to be constantly going for 20 minutes doing something. I don't know what it is. It always seems to be doing something when all I want to do is turn it on and check something or watch something. There's always something going on in the background that I don't know what it is. I'm looking at Task Manager and it says, like update services and different bits of software from HP running all the time. And it just heats the machine, it kills the battery while it's doing it, and it's bloody annoying. Why can't they just leave it alone or give me the option to turn everything off and just run the updates or whatever the hell it's doing every Sunday or something like that? It really gets on my nerves, and like I say, it doesn't make it a pleasure to use where it should be a pleasure to use. Now, I'm not a Mac person, but I really like the build quality of the MacBook Pros, and yeah, a lot of people don't like Apple, but it's still, in my opinion, the best premium laptop out there, and it's always been a pleasure to use, and I like stuff like that. But when you think you're buying a premium product like this, which cost me £1,500, and it doesn't turn out to be a pleasure to use, and you get in touch with them, and then they don't even get back to you or anything, and you can't chase it up, and there's all these battery drain issues, and I can't fix it. It's just, it might as well go in the bin. I might even give it away on this channel because it's just a waste of time. So there we go, rant over. Would I recommend buying the HP Spectre x360 13-inch 2017 model? No. Why not? Because HP didn't get back to me. What's that about? I don't know. Once HP started getting back to people about the issues you've got and then trying to fix the issues, then yeah, I'd probably recommend it. But if HP are just going to ignore stuff, things like that, what's the point? Where's the reassurance you've got that you're going to get a working product for your money? It's just not there. So, hi HP, get back to your users, and don't blame staff as an excuse, or we're overstaffed. It takes 10 minutes to do something, and if there's a lot of people getting to you about issues, get more staff or get more efficient. Like I say, I'm not a laptop builder, but I know customer service, and this really puts me off buying HP products in the future. If you are still dead set on buying it, I hope HP iron out the issues that I've got with it. So that's me signing off. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.